There's a comforting mythology around the idea of the nightcap, that a drink before bed helps ease you into sleep, gently pulling the curtain on the day. For many, it feels like a ritual of winding down, a small indulgence cloaked in tradition. But behind that warm, familiar routine is a growing body of science revealing a far less soothing truth. The nightcap might promise rest, but it delivers the opposite. Alcohol, while initially sedating, disrupts the delicate architecture of sleep in subtle but damaging ways. Yes, it may make you drowsy. It slows your brain, dulls your senses, and can create the illusion that you're drifting into a peaceful slumber. But that false comfort comes at a steep price. As your body begins to process the alcohol, especially in the second half of the night, sleep becomes fragmented. You wake up more often. You shift between light and restless stages. And the vital REM cycles, those deeply restorative periods when your brain resets, your emotions stabilize, and your memory consolidates, are disrupted or shortened. Over time, this damage compounds. Studies have consistently shown that people who drink before bed, even at moderate levels, often wake feeling less rested and more groggy. That mental fog and physical fatigue aren't just side effects, they're warning signs. Sleep is not just about hours logged, but about the quality of those hours. And alcohol undermines that quality in ways that are easy to ignore in the short term, but increasingly hard to avoid in the long run. There's also a darker cycle that begins to take hold. For those who already experience insomnia, alcohol may seem like a solution. It offers a quick fix, knocking you out faster than you might manage on your own. But the relief is short-lived. Within days or weeks, your tolerance builds, requiring more alcohol to achieve the same sedative effect. As your body adjusts, sleep quality declines even further. What was once a drink to help you fall asleep becomes a dependency that both causes and worsens the very problem you were trying to solve. The risk of developing an unhealthy reliance is very real. Alcohol isn't just a poor sleep aid. It's an addictive substance, and using it regularly as a sedative opens the door to dependence. Combined with other bedtime medications, its effects can be dangerously amplified. Even mild intoxication can lead to disorientation, falls, or injury if you wake in the night. And beyond sleep, the broader health risks, from liver damage to cancer, make the nightcap less a harmless habit and more a quiet hazard. It's tempting to ignore this. A drink at the end of a long day can feel like a small reward, a pocket of peace in an otherwise stressful routine. But the peace it provides is thin, fleeting, and ultimately false. The body pays for it quietly at first, waking in the middle of the night, feeling duller the next morning, building an increasing tolerance. Then the consequences grow: poor concentration, mood instability, chronic fatigue. It becomes harder to separate the stress of your life from the exhaustion caused by poor sleep. Eventually, you're no longer using alcohol to fall asleep. You're using it to survive the day after yet another bad night. And for those who've already found themselves in this spiral, the solution is rarely simple. Cutting back or quitting isn't always easy, especially if alcohol has become a psychological crutch. But acknowledging the toll is the first step. Sleep is a biological need, not a luxury. Undermining it night after night, even with the best of intentions, erodes your resilience, your health, and your mental clarity. The truth is that the nightcap, once romanticized as a sleep aid, is a trap. It mimics rest while robbing you of true recovery. And in a culture already stretched thin by stress and overstimulation, we can't afford to trade real rest for a fleeting calm that only makes the nights longer and the days harder.